Let's revisit the cliche that our employees are our greatest asset. We have heard it so many times. It's true. Are employees really the company greatest assets? Many employees are very skeptical about this statement, and for good reason. If employees are the greatest asset to an organization, why then does not have to be continually restated in the blogs, company website, financial report, and everywhere else? Shouldn't it be obvious if it's true? It's an easy statement to make. It's roll off the tongue, but the reality is quite different on the ground. The best test of this statement is during hard time. If company is going through a difficult patch and the first thing it does is offload their employees, this would suggest that the statement is untrue, despite many reasons. It's common practice for employees to be laid off or receive a pay cut during downturn in business activities. Other assets such as intellectual properties, physical assets often remain at the expenses of employees. Surely if employees were a company's most important asset, this asset would be protected before any other asset. Let me even talk about the other problem I have with the term of asset. Asset implies like liability that the company owns. In the other word, the employee is a business possession. Asset or not then. And if the business owns the employee, it suggests that the company can do whatever they want with this asset. The company can offload them, treat them well, neglect them, treat them poorly, and after all, the company has another asset such as inventory, technology, even the machinery, and of course the company can buy and sell those assets and resources too. So even if companies are the greatest asset, they can be bought as what we said and sold. I think the statement is false. An employee is not an asset. It's what an employee can possibly offer that's the asset. It's a person potential. In other words, that become the asset. When an employee is recruited and selected to fill a vacant or create a new position, they bring with them experience and qualification. But it's not until they are in the job and adding value to the business that they become an asset. If we are going to classify an employee as an asset, it's no different than purchasing a printer, for example. A printer is an asset. As we know, performance can vary significantly on the job for a range of reasons beyond the job holder's skills and experience. How one performs on a job is determined on whether they add value to the business or not. In other words, it is what people do or don't do in their work that count. Human efforts help organization achieve strategic direction. Human efforts, it's what assists with machine to support or to produce a superior product or service. Human efforts produce great marketing campaigns. Human efforts creates teamwork. It's the potential of people that is really the key driver for the business success. HR primary role is to provide working environment for employees to flourish. And when they flourish, they maximize their potential. And then they become an asset to the business. So I think the company greatest asset is a potential contribution of its employees. The key question then must be, what is HR doing or not doing to support the potential contribution of employees? The answer, if probably implemented, can then go some way to getting the very best from its greatest asset, from the employee potential. Employee potential is the real asset of our employees. Thank you so much. See you. Bye bye.